What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Gerald from Bank of Gerald here with another video update. Today is Thursday, January the 23rd, 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here to talk some Movequest. And I'm not going to be here very long because one of the things that I really want to do today is reiterate that we really, as people in the Movequest community, and even folks that may be new to the Movequest community, we've really got to dial into some of the information that we have been given already. I do believe that there's so much that has been given to us, and because some of the timelines that we're hearing and some of the information that we're getting is not matching up with what we're hearing all the time, and what they're able to get out to us and different things of that nature. I do think that a lot of us get distracted from some of the main bulk of what is going on that is good, right? And I think we should spend a lot of time diving into some of these videos where Lynette is talking about the tokenomics of this thing, and talking about the liquidity, and talking about how these different changes, and I won't call them very drastic changes because what they are just enhancements. All right. So there are things that are being added to the hatchery, and there are things that are being added to our mining power that we already have. We already had the hatchery. We already had mining power. All right. But there's going to be things that are incentivizing us to stay engaged. And I think that's one of the most important things that we can do is stay engaged. So before I get too deep, I want to remind everyone I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I am not your financial advisor. All right. I am just a dude on YouTube showing you guys how I'm cranking it out in many different opportunities and platforms, nothing more, nothing less than that. And if you like this content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you want to be updated and notified about everything going on here at BOJ, make sure you hit the notification bell as well. And please, sir, and please, ma'am, don't get scammed by the WhatsApp man, Telegram folks, Discord folks. Let's stay diligent and vigilant in this space and in the comment section of these videos as well. All right, so let's get down to it. What Movequest is, it is the #1 move to earn platform on blockchain in the space today. Hands down, there is no question. You can bring up STEPN, you can bring in Sweatcoin. They don't even hold a candle to what Movequest has done in 6 months. We don't even have 10,000 members yet, and some of these other move to earn opportunities have had millions of members. And we have been stable at a market price that is way over $1 when a lot of these other coins can't even get past 20 cents. So that is the crux, right? That is cutting straight to it, cutting the fat off. That is what Movequest is. It is a move to earn opportunity. And ladies and gentlemen, it is not only move to earn, because we are able to earn while we're sleeping as well. And some of you may move a little bit while you're sleeping, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, that's not as active as our day gets, but it's very, very important to our lifestyles and living healthy lifestyles. As important as it is to burn calories and to get workouts in and to get steps in and all those different things that we are earning from with this opportunity, it is important to get sleep. So you want to make sure that you're getting your sleep. Some of you on the Apple side of things haven't gotten SleepMeister app. Please make sure you get that, all right? There's a good app to make sure. As a matter of fact, I need to turn my SleepMeister off now. Oh, it already did it on its own. Great. So anyway, the beautiful thing about what this platform is doing right now, okay? And I'll address this right now because I'm one of those persons, and I've said this in many videos before, when people say stuff, I expect things. Right? I'm one of those people that, hey, if you say it, I'm looking for it, right? So if you say things are going to be here today, tomorrow, next week, next month, I'm looking for it today, tomorrow, next week, next month. All right. So the thing that I have personally had an issue with is hearing that things are going to be here today or tomorrow or the next morning or the next day or whatever. And then we get to that point, and of course it's not there yet, but that kind of gets to me. Right. And I know it's nothing personally against what the intentions are. Right. I believe that the intentions, for the first time in a long time, I feel like the intentions are pure and making sure that we get the necessary things that are talked about. The things like the leasing, the things like the marketplace and the hatchery 2.0 and all the different things that are supposed to be happening, you know, and shown to us in the app and all that stuff. I do believe it's going to come. So this is one of the first times in a long time that I haven't been like, it's probably not going to come. Right. But I would rather they not say any dates. I would rather them not say it'll be here tomorrow or the next day. Just don't even say that. Just don't say it. Because a person like me is going to be like, okay, where is it? You know, and I know there's a lot of people out there in the community like that because I'm looking in the community chat, right? People are talking about the price of the token and all this stuff that they really have no understanding of. I don't have a whole lot of understanding of what makes the price do what, but I do understand I'm starting to understand the economics of this project. And I do understand that it's the community that really dictates what this is going to do, right? And one of the things that I have found a little bit difficult to do is share this with others and do a onboarding process that's mass, right? If you want people to onboard, you almost got to sit with them and go through it with them, right? Because we don't have necessarily links tied to a Movequest app yet. It's still on the Get Fit Mining side of things. And people can still join and go through the Get Fit Mining part. And when it becomes that seamless entry point for Movequest, when the website is ready to go, I think it's going to be a lot easier. People will have links that they can share at mass. People can do things at mass, like a lot of networkers do, and we can start to see the group have that growth like it did with Get Fit Mining. Because when it was Get Fit Mining, there was no worry about what Movequest was. We weren't even concentrating on a Movequest. There was nothing Movequest in my mind when I was talking about this in August, right? The Movequest is the rebrand to reach higher heights, to reach a more commercialized audience, to reach the world, right? Which don't get me wrong when I'm talking like this. I firmly believe this is going to go viral. I firmly believe that Movequest is going to be an opportunity that changes so many lives. And I hope it changes a lot of lives right here in the United States as we go into this new era with the Trump 2.0, as I'll call it, because he seems to be a little bit of a different type of Trump, and he's got a new team. He's got Elon Musk. He's got all these people, the Kennedy, Robert Kennedy, he's in position of power and some different things. Like there's a new thing going on. So I digress from that, not trying to get political. But what I am here to say that I do believe that Movequest, as it's branded, is going to be something big. But in order for it to be big, my opinion is the onboarding has to be seamless. It can't be tied to any Get Fit anymore. It can't be tied to anything else. It has to have a Movequest link, all that stuff. All the stuff that would make it easy for you to onboard right there on MetaMask. You pull out your MetaMask browser or your Trust Wallet browser or whatever DApp browser you're using that has an Avalanche blockchain on it. I love MetaMask and the way it's worked has been seamless. It is so easy once you get it linked up, and it takes seconds to get it linked up, ladies and gentlemen. So don't think that this is something that you can't do. Anyone can do this. A child could do this, all right? Child needs a little coaching, but a child could do this. Say all that to say, all right? When I see some of those stuff happen with Movequest, which I believe it will happen, I do believe that the numbers will start popping up. I think when the leasing comes, when it says, and it gives people that opportunity to get a part of this without having to spend as much money, maybe, you know, and as that's, you know, has that spelled out for us and some marketing materials and things that I know we have not even seen. The stuff that we have seen so far, the marketing materials, even down to the thumbnails that are going on the X account, have been chef's kiss, immaculate looking. All right. Our branding, immaculate looking. I can only imagine when the merch comes out, it's going to be immaculate looking. All right. The website has been immaculate. The DApp has been immaculate. All right. We're waiting for a few of the small things. Some of us are waiting to do that to even talk about it. And while I'm not doing that, obviously, I'm not waiting for all of this stuff to be done for me to start talking about it on my channel and different places that I am, and, you know, making sure I clock my steps and all the things that are important to getting this app, right? Or getting my MQT, I should say. We have to do the work now, ladies and gentlemen. We can't wait for it to be on and popping. Yes, we can acknowledge some of the things that we wish were a little better. That's fine. And this is a lot of the reason why me personally, I just wait till I can get on here and speak my thoughts and just kind of speak my mind freely, because doing all that in the chat, that don't do it for me. I just kind of peruse and see what people's issues are and different stuff like that, so I can be a little bit better prepared when I talk about what my issues are or what they aren't. When I hop on my channel. But what I do see is a lot of people that bicker and complain about things that are important to them, right? I won't say they aren't important, but they aren't as important to me as it seems to be to them, right? A lot of folks in that chat, or a lot of folks in chats in general, like to complain about things that either they can't control or that they can control and have chosen not to, right? A lot of us have the control about who we talk to this about and who we share this with. But we're not honestly doing everything that we can do to share this with everyone that we can. And we know that, but we would rather complain about what others aren't doing or what it seems like they're not doing than for us to just do more in our own personal lives. I know that Lynette and the team, they're forging relationships with whole countries. I don't think you guys understand. All right. And the reason I know this is not because I'm tied in something crazy to anything else or like, no, it is because there are a group of people that truly believe, and they are not just here in the United States, they are all over the world, and they're sharing it with their networks of people. The leasing is going to change lives. The onboarding process being seamless is going to change how this program gets seen and how it gets integrated in people's systems all over the world. And our limited thinking is going to keep us from seeing that. Now, I am one that has sold NQT. I promise you, because I got bills, all right? And sometimes I need a little bit of NQT to sell. Sometimes I need a little NQT in the hatchery. Sometimes I need a little NQT to get some gas in my car. Let's be real. Some of you guys are out there and you don't have the flexibility to be able to take this and the investment that you made in 8 Titans and just hold your MQT all the time. Some of you aren't going to be like that. I'm not like that. I've sold some of my MQT, but I know the economics of this project. So while I may sell, I put some in the hatchery. While I may sell, I know that there is another half that is being accumulated. So I'm continuing to submit every day. I have 8 Titans. So I put my skin in the game. I put some bread in the game. And that was before there were all these ways to help save you money on getting 8 Titans. Now, when this hatchery 2.0 comes out and the different 4 tiers of hatchery and the different things that we'll be able to clearly see, hopefully on the back office, and we'll be able to explain when we're able to clearly see them, right? There's going to be so much opportunity for you guys to get these miners for not nearly as much as I had to pay as an OG. I'm calling myself an OG. Y'all ain't got to call me an OG. I'm calling myself an OG, all right, because of what I had to pay for them Titans, okay? Y'all new folks have had some extreme opportunity to get the highest powered miners in this opportunity, okay? You have had some amazing chances to do it. And if you haven't done it, then, hey, you got to kind of look yourself in the mirror and decide how serious you are about this project. But I digress from that because I'm not here to call nobody out. What I am here to say is that some of you are going to have times where you sell your MQT. Some of you guys are going to be holding your MQT. This new hatchery and the hatcheries in general give us incentive and ways to hold it because the hatchery is never going to keep your MQT. It is only going to hold it for a specific amount of time that you have agreed to based on what you see are the options. So when this new hatchery comes out and it has a, maybe a 4-month deal on it where you may get, you get one miner immediately. You might get one in 30 days, one in 60 days, one on the 90th day, or whatever the case may be when the hatcheries come out. You will have the option to choose what you want to take part in. Those things are incentivizing you to hold on to your MQT. For those of you that have not gotten to Titans and you don't understand what these Titans miners are capable of, these Titan miners will be able to mine more than 400%. There's going to be different factors at play, and they'll be clearly explained, hopefully, when that drops. But it's already been said many times that these miners can go up to 1,000%, but only the Titans can do that. That's why you can't hatch one. That's why you have to evolve and merge into them. They have special capabilities. This is like a game. This is like a game. It's like a fun way to play a game, but it affects your real life. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm physically healthier than I've ever been almost in my life. And I was a college athlete running sprints in the spring and the fall and the summer and doing all that stuff. I don't run a whole lot of sprints now, but I promise you I get my workouts every day. I get some work in every day. And I have to say, I have to attribute some of the motivation to Movequest. So I digress from that. I won't do that today. But what I want to reiterate All right. The reason I know some of the things that I know is not because I'm in some inner circle with Movequest or I'm in some special group. And while I wish I knew some extra stuff that I just don't right now, even with the status I have as BOJ, as some of you may want to call it, I'm a regular dude. I just watch these videos. And sometimes I watch them 3, 4 times and I still don't get everything. But I promise you guys, I'm dialing in. And every time that I hear something new. You got to pay attention to what Lynette is saying when she's speaking, because she's giving y'all the game. She's even going to take some time to let you guys know why this Trump coin is a pile of crap. Now, while it's getting a lot of attention and a lot of money is pouring into this Trump coin, she knows about the tokenomics of cryptocurrency. And I'm interested to see what her opinion is. Now, this is not her promoting the Trump coin or anything like that. And as far as I know she's a Trumper, right? I know she's a Trumper. And while I may not have voted for Trump personally, I have to deal with what Trump does here in this country. So a part of my job is going to now be to understand some of the policy changes and different things of that nature. How does it affect me federally, nationally? How does it affect me locally in my states, in my provinces, in my regions? I hope everyone is out there doing the same thing. But I digress from that again. I'm going to digress a lot today. But she's going to be doing that on Saturday. So today is Thursday. While just 2 nights ago, there were some talks about some new things being brought in the next couple of days. I have to temper my excitement about some of the things I hear. I would rather just see that counter that she said was going to be on this website, right? And for those of you that have not seen the Movequest website yet, or the Movequest back office, this is where we're at. This is where we're at right now. Dev.movequest.com is where you can have access to it. For those of you that are still interested in joining, my suggestion until they get this networking down, and my thing is, I think that this networking is going to look eerie similar to the Get Fit mining. You're going to be able to see who is on your team, if you have anybody on your team, and Movequest is just going to be a one-tier type of deal. It's not going to be a network marketing opportunity. It's not the way that is built. But Get Fit Mining has some of those portions. So with that being said, I expect in the networking and the marketing not only to show some of these minting evolution and evolution legacy rewards that you can claim, but I also would like to see our links, right? How do you get people onboarded? This onboarding section, you have to have a wallet address, which is very fine. All you got to do is reach out to the person that you're trying to join under, and you get their wallet address, you put that in, you go through the activation, they make sure the code checks out, you hit next, and next thing you know, you will have the opportunity to buy MQT and start minting your miners, all right? You can buy MQT by clicking that buy MQT. It will bring you to Sushi Swap, which will enable you to take that AVAX and swap it. You even have some other options here that you can choose. So this is on the Avalanche blockchain. So make sure you're dealing with Avalanche. You can get Avalanche on most major wallets and I should say exchanges. Most major exchanges, you can get some Avalanche. All right. It's not hard to find. You evolve them to the level that you want to. On here, it still looks like there's some prices that are seeming to be less. But, ladies and gentlemen, this is not going to last long. These slashes in price, okay, no, it's not. This is actually the increase. It's telling you, no, it's not that anymore. It's back to what it should be. Slice the 20, it is now 50. Slice the 20, it's now 50. Slice the 20, it's now 75. So we had our chance. We had our chance, right? Get your mining docs filled. When the mobile app comes, it's going to be a great day. Oh, man, it's going to be a great day where I don't have to go in and submit on the Get Fit Mining app. It's going to be fantastic. And then you're done, all right? Right now, all submissions need to be done on the Get Fit Mining app, okay? So when you click on mobile app, I do believe it will take you to test flight, which you want to get test flight first, all right? Then you want to go back here and get the Get Fit Mining beta, okay? They're not probably going to do any more updates to this beta because we are awaiting the the Movequest app, okay? So I'm just kind of recapping that for those of you that may not have understood or may not have known that. But this is why it gets a little bit difficult when we want to share this with people. All right. When we see it done, I do believe people are going to have amazing time sharing this with people. It'll be easy to onboard. Right now, you kind of got to sit with your folks or have Zoom calls with your folks or do whatever you need. You know what the beautiful thing about this platform that I have not talked about enough is the fact that there is a support team. There's literally a support Zoom that's going on every weekday that can help you onboard. Every weekday is going on. All right. So if you don't know about that support group, reach out to me. All right. The information is not hard to find. But ladies and gentlemen, I do believe that this opportunity right here, unlike all the other opportunities that we've been a part of that really haven't been blockchain based, and really haven't been on the blockchain and really haven't been doing that real submitting to a blockchain and proof of physical activity, is going to change the world. Listen, this is something that we do every day. If God gives us the ability to get up in the morning, we have the ability to earn MQT. MQT is a real asset. It is something that can be, even if it's worth $1, it's $1. You can swap it for $1. There is real value in this. And thank God it's not $1. If you go back and listen to some of these calls that Lynette has done, she has explained why she believes it is a fact that Movequest will see Bitcoin numbers. Can you imagine accumulating Bitcoin at $10 right now, just for walking up and down the street or getting out and jogging in place or playing basketball with your kids or doing something? I mean, your job could be active. If you have any type of labor work, you're walking around all the time. If you've got delivery jobs, if you're doing DoorDash, you're hopping in and out your car all the time, walking to people's doors, their apartment buildings, all of this different stuff, you're getting steps, and your phone that you have is already getting that data. These Apple Watches, these Fitbits, these wearables are already taking this data. This is our opportunity. Hear me now. This is our opportunity to take this data and now use it to benefit us in a way that has never been seen before. This is the combination of health and wealth, ladies and gentlemen. Don't be the one to miss this. I know that we're going to be looking down the line. We're going to be looking at the price of Movequest. It's going to be over $100. And I can't wait for the day that's over $1,000. This is the type of community when people get behind it, it can really start changing people's lives because people need this. There's a lot of people that take their health for granted. They take their well-being for granted. And there are so many folks out here that have decided to take Movequest on and just challenge themselves for 90 days. Try to get 20,000 steps in. You may not get it, but just try. I promise you that if you try to get 20,000 steps in, you're going to see a change in your lifestyle over the next months. If you don't reach it, you can get 10,000, 5,000. But if you try to get 20,000, you're going to find that trend going up. Every day, you're going to get more and more steps in. Next thing you know, you're looking at yourself in the mirror and you're like, hey, looks a little stronger than it did before. I can see, the veins in my arms and I can see my muscle definition, or I can, start seeing stuff like that. And then next thing you know, you're looking at, you've been submitting every day. And next thing you know, you're looking at your MQT and it then went to 100, went to 1,000, went to 10,000, who knows? And you're sitting there like, man, for the little bit of work that I did or that I was doing all the time, just for submitting, now I'm earning. And in what world were we able to do this before? It's 2025. We have an opportunity with cryptocurrency, with the blockchain, with proof of physical activity, with Movequest to do just that. I've talked long enough. I'm gonna let y'all get on about your day. It is a beautiful day here and I want to enjoy it. So get out there and get moving. I've already got my gym workout in for the day. I'm gonna still get out here and walk my dog and enjoy the rest of my day. I hope a lot of you guys get out there, enjoy your day as well, and get moving, all right? Put your 2FA on all the platforms that will allow you and all of your wallets, because crypto is indeed the wild, wild west, y'all. If you ain't strapped, you're bound to get hacked, all right? Ask me how I know. It is not very fun at all. y'all. If you like this content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you want to be updated and notified about everything going on here at BLJ, just make sure you hit the notification bell as well. And please, sir, please, ma'am, don't get scammed by the WhatsApp man, the Telegram folks, Discord folks, anybody in the comment section. Let's stay diligent and vigilant. All right. I will see y'all in the next one. Hey, get your MQT. Let's get moving. Let's get 2025 started off right. It is already the 23rd of January. The first month is already almost over. All right. But we getting stronger today. All right. Let's get to it. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.